Yes, how are we doing, Blues? I hope we're doing well. Now then, I just want to say, big ups, first of all, for tuning in. I'm quite low, aren't I? That better? Anyway, where was I? Big ups for tuning in. We got a glimpse in the chat right now. As much as you may not think you're consistent, you're still more consistent than so many YouTubers. I really do appreciate that, glimpse, because, man, I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling kind of bad, because, like, I used to stream so daily. Oh, look at it. I was about to pull up something. Not like a stream, but something for me to look at. I do appreciate that, glimpse, because I used to stream so daily, and whatnot. And I want to get back to that. It's not like I'm bored of it or anything like that. But, last stream, October 2nd, then September 30th, September 24th, then 23rd, 21st, 20th, not bad. Then 16th, 14th, 13th, 11th, 9th. And to be fair, from there before, it's not that bad. But, it's just, I feel like I could be streaming so much more. It's the pressure, I guess, and the standard you set. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're Malfoy, big ups. That's true. So, I do feel like there is a standard for me to get back up to, and I'm gonna give it all I got. It's still a bit difficult. Like, as you can see there, there's still boxes of my stuff. Like, I'm still moving in. But I absolutely wanted to stream today. I haven't even got the game up yet, lads. I haven't even got the live Watchalong graphic done. Because that's just how, like, busy I am trying to get everything right. So just gonna get the game up because I believe the game is like gonna kick off any minute now. Big ups to you though, with Malfoy. How you feeling? Oh, blinking it. There we go. Game's almost up. Wait, is this your own place? No, blinking it. No, this is not like my own house. Like I've merely moved from one to another. Okay. Game should be pulled up in any moment. The game should be underway as well. Yeah, I'm literally right on cue. Let's go. Yep. Whistle blown. There we go. Game's underway. Blink and neck. Couldn't time that any better. Now let's get that alongside my stream so I can watch and communicate with the chat. Chelsea beat Liverpool without a fit centre-back. Liverpool look average this season, not going to lie. I want to talk about Liverpool. Big up for tuning in. FIFA, how you doing? 7-0 Foden brace. Take that. Mate, knowing how he is against Brentford, he'll probably score all of them. He scored 6 goals against Brentford away from home. Which, FYI, that's all our goals we've ever scored against Brentford away from home. Or at least since they've been promoted. But I believe it's ever. Like the new setup, says Tom. Big ups to you, Tom Wilson. Or Thomas Wilson, as you might prefer. Matchday graphic, currently working on that still. Final game for the international break. Let me know how we're feeling. Been a pretty good month of September, as you may have seen in the month review. I know you've watched a glimpse, so big ups to you. Chelsea above Sunderland on goal difference. What a season they're having, by the way. I'm happy that Sunderland are doing good. They're good for the Prem. They're doing so well. Granit Xhaka has been an absolutely brilliant signing, hasn't he? Back in FIFA 18, maybe 17, I signed Xhaka a lot. Oh, blinking heck. Sorry, just still working on this blinking match day. Blinking live watch along graphic. There we go, got it out. Thanks to Oscar Bob, by the way, back in the team. You know I love to see that. Anyone who knows me knows I love Oscar Bob. Nunez with a throw here. Hull beat Sheffield United 1-0. We said that 89th minute. We set up a pyro flare at home. Big ups. 1-0 win though against Sheffield United. That's pretty good, considering they tend to be a Premier League team at least once every 2 seasons. Foul by Brentford early on. Phil Foden. I think he's calling for a yellow card. I think it was a challenge on O'Reilly. No, it was on Savinio. I just saw O'Reilly after. No free kick. No free kick. Okay, never mind. Blinking heck. Still feels weird without this associate. I know it's been a while, but still, trust me, man, I know. I feel so bad for him, man, because his channel is really doing good. Really, really good. And he literally helped me out at the beginning too, so it really does suck. Nunez, Ruben Diaz, Foden. Got about 4 players around him. Pass it back to Diaz. Nice ball to Haaland. Foden. Savinio. He's playing off the left, by the way, which I know a lot of City fans will be happy to see. Diaz to Sejani Reinders. Reinders still going in the box here. Oh, that was a wonderful dribble. They couldn't get a shot off. Unreal run. Would have been amazing. And lost five, drew 2, 1-0. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a great start, is it? It really, really isn't. Yeah, he still managed to win the Europa League with Tottenham, which I don't know if that's a credit to him or a diss onto United. Traditional hairbrushing is back, by the way. That's going nowhere, lads. Here's Oscar Bob. Foden with a shot. It's going to be a corner. Savinho not happy with the decision to shoot there. Yeah, Phil Foden's shot is blocked. It is a corner though. Yeah. Commentator just confirmed, by the way, every goal scored at this ground has been scored by Phil Foden. Not a bad record. And he throws one into the box here. Oh, I say throw, corner, ball into the box, and it was headed, but it was straight at Kelleher, former Liverpool goalkeeper. Decent keeper, in fairness. Is this a one-off watch-along, or are you back? I'm hoping that I'm fully back, because, look, as I've mentioned, that stuff there is basically the last of my moving in stuff. I've got a box down there, too. You can't see it. Offside here. But I'm hoping that this is me fully back. But honestly, lads, like I mentioned in that one post, life's been kind of crazy for me lately, and it's just a bit unpredictable. So, taking every game as it goes right now. Every goal scored at Brentford ground was scored by Phil Foden. At this specific ground, commentator just said it was, yeah. We haven't played Brentford much, though. I'd like to remember, like, Brentford, when they got promoted a few years ago, was their first time ever in the Prem. I know football didn't start when the Prem was introduced, but you get what I mean. Ball over the top from Vardio. Haaland chasing. He does latch onto it. Haaland is no longer every goal scored by Phil Foden. Erling Haaland on the score sheet. Brilliant goal. Really good goal. I'll tell you what, lads. Vardio, he did that ball against, I believe, Monaco. And I'll tell you what, that's another brilliant goal from Erling Braut Haaland. He is inevitable. Superb goal. So physically strong there, too. So good. It is Josko, isn't it? It is superb. He's just unreal. He's onside by a mile. And Kelleher just couldn't do anything about it. Haaland scores and scores and scores and scores. Haaland probably scored about 20. Hey, he might start now. Huge goal. Great goal. Away from home as well. You know, that's the perfect way to start. 10 minutes in. You'll love to see it, Blues. Now scored away at 21 of his 22 Premier League appearances. I think I've read that wrong, to be honest. No, maybe I haven't. No, I think I have. I thought he's only played 22 away games. Oh, away grounds. Okay. That makes more sense. Anfield's the only ground he's not scored at. Kovacic back on the bench, by the way. Big ups to him. and Shirky, which is only good. Just want to say, Blues, if City beat Everton next week and we win today, of course, today's not a given, we'll actually go top of the league, even if it is brief. Give it away, eh? Brentford on the ball. We've got players back. Ball in. O'Reilly. Big up everyone tuning in, by the way. Do appreciate it. What do you mean top of the league if no team plays? Oh, sorry. All right. Maybe I worded that wrong. Okay. So, say you're playing Brentford today, obviously. Okay, we win that. We'll go 3 points up. If we beat Everton, okay, we'll go top of the league because no other team would have played by then. All right, but by the end of that weekend, maybe Liverpool have caught up and whatnot, you know? Sorry if I worded that a bit weird. Now then, I am going back over to this real quick. This is the Huddersfield ground, by the way, guys. I couldn't believe when I saw that this is the 11 I had on last. It just shows how long it's properly been. Can't see the game right now, so I'm trying to get this done ASAP. Oh, blinking heck. A mistake I make every time with this new live watch along thing. I do like it a lot, but I always make the same mistake. Ball forward from Brentford, it goes out, and Shard can't quite get to it. There we go. Alright, it's going to look a little bit silly to begin. Oh, believe I. There we go. Let's get that gone. Let's zoom this fully out. Boom. About 20 minutes in, we're finally live watch along ready. Hey Snap, welcome to the stream. Salah was so bad for Chelsea, he looks so average this season. Thoughts on Fitz? I've been defending him a bit, okay, surprising, a bit, but because, you know, I don't want to jinx anything to an extent. I still think he's not going to be completely washed and whatnot, but I think it's worrying. I don't know if he matches. I don't know if he exactly elevates Liverpool. He's obviously a talented player, but it's more so system and what is provided with what he provides. I don't think Liverpool need it, is basically what I'm saying. I think what they were doing last season worked really well, and I know he got dropped last game, by the way. Nice play from the CCS, by the way. Tijani Reinders had a shot, goes into the stands. Vincent's system, yeah, basically. That's basically where I'm going with it. It just doesn't quite work in my head. You know, you have to change it for him. And I don't. It's why he was kind of perfect in a way for us, because we needed a proper creative outlet. Like, we needed chances. Chances weren't getting made. Chances were struggling to get made last season for Erling. Never mind without Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, we wanted that Kevin De Bruyne replacement. And Wirtz, to a level, was that. Okay, of course, this season we've been coping pretty well without him. And to be fair, Phil Foden's obviously stepped up. Yeah, other players have really stepped up in terms of transgression for Erling. Doku, Reinders has done decent. Here's Phil Foden, by the way. Ball then for Haaland. It's a bit of a difficult angle. Puts one across goal. Oscar Bob and Savinho, the targets. Neither of them could quite get to it. It's intercepted before it. Imagine if Bro went to Man United. Amorim is not changing the system. Yeah, Amorim's got one idea stuck in his head and he's willing to keep it. Fair enough, Maybe one day it works, to be fair. It worked against Sunderland. But, Haaland, Reinders managed to intercept the ball. Brentford looking to get forward now. Still going. We do have players back. I believe this is Thiago. Scored 2 goals against United, if I'm not wrong. Hickey, I believe he assisted the goal that equalised Brentford against us last season, away from home. Jordan Henderson plays for these guys, don't I? Forgot about that. Corner for Brentford now. Blake and Eck. I just realised an error on the 11. Phil Foden's not wearing number 82. He's not borrowing Lewis's shirt. And he's not the captain, I don't think. I'm not actually too sure who is the captain. Rodri, maybe? Here's Hickey. Skips past Savinho. Ball in, blocked by Phil Foden. Decent block. As Diaz. Everyone praising Doku recently, so he must have been good. Yeah, he's been pretty good, which is ironic considering he's not in the starting 11 today. But yeah, he's been a lot better, Doku. I was criticising him just before the United game. But to be fair to him, he's really come out and has started showing us what he can do a bit more. Don't know if Pep's giving him instructions, don't know if it's because of that. I don't know if you heard, but that little, communication him and Haaland have got going on now. Apparently they have a secret communication just between those two for games. So, I'm not entirely sure what's awakened him, but I ain't complaining. Don't give up, bro, says Joe Fleury. Wait there, sorry, here's Phil Foden. I won't give up, Joe Fleury. Thank you. Big of seeing. You don't give up. None of us are giving up. Nice ball from Bob. Phil Foden shot straight at Kelleher. That was a nice little bit of play there. Let's just swap this out a bit. There we go. Let's delete this one. Goodbye. There we go. My YT channel doing well at the moment. 200 views in the last 200,000 views in the last 28 days. 100 plus subs. 638 watch time hours and £30. Not bad at all. Glimpse. Look at that. Rodri's down. Oh. Yeah, he probably knows. Gosh. Oh man, I'm just hoping it's not awful. Really hope it's not awful. International break, I guess, come at a decent time. Gives a 2-week head start. But if it's a 5-month injury, it don't really matter. Ah, shame. Real shame. Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully. Such a big player for us. But we'll see what we can do now. Big up to Nico Gonzalez who's come on. Hopefully he cooks. Yeah, big up to your channel, by the way, Glimpse. Keep doing well, bro. Throw in. Well, ball across to Mateus Nunes now. Oscar Bob. Ruben Diaz. Donnarumma. Oscar Vardio. O'Reilly. Going to be a throw-in for City. Moody Rose held City to niche and gain a lot of subs and views. Well, you could argue the fact that they're niche is exactly what will get you a lot of subs and views, if you get me. Because it means there's not many channels that do what you do. Like, for me, Man City, I can name multiple that do what I do, you know? Alf, for example. Alpha Varka, the Not My Lifetime Pod. City Extra, Big Steve, you know? The first 4 off the top of my head. Mancunian Way, Typical City, so many. And big ups to us. More the merrier, I say. With airborne to the box. Phil Foden, lovely touch. Couldn't quite keep it. Vardio heads it back towards us. Oh, Thiago. If that ball got past Vardio, it would have been crazy. Why does Rodri always get injured? I just don't think he's quite ready yet. You got to be extremely careful with these kind of injuries, Talsif. And sadly, he's just felt something there. And I'd rather him feel something and be like, no, okay, just get me out, than him complete the game, and maybe be worse off. JSM, MCFC lads, there you go. I'm the most subbed active whole channel, but I feel like I have max subs I can reach. Possibly, but hey, keep going. Do you think he'll be out for long? I don't really know, to be honest. He's obviously felt something in that area, I saw it instantly. It's tough to tell. It really is, Talsif. Hopefully, it'll just last the duration of the internationals. Could you technically get injured for 10 years? I don't really know, Glimpse, to be honest. I don't really know. You can have injuries that leave long-lasting effects on you. Like, for example, Rodri, and anyone else that might get an ACL, that leg might never feel quite right again. So in that sense, I guess. But in other senses, don't really know. Here's Josko. Of course, he got the assist for Haaland. Reinders. Nico Gonzalez. Almost muscled off the ball by Thiago. Vardio. Savinho. Example, Alfie Haaland, Roy Keane tackle on Alfie Haaland. Alfie Haaland never played 90 again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that. Bob, lovely ball to Phil Foden. Phil Foden shot deflects off defender. Ball through. It's Shad. Foden didn't get picked for England squad. Kind of surprised me a little bit because, last season, yeah, I get it. But to be fair, during September, Phil Foden really popped off a bit. But hey, fair enough. Jude Bellingham didn't get picked either, and a couple others. So, ball in. Oscar Bob. Grealish as well. Yeah, again. A bit of a surprise considering Grealish has been very good for Everton so far. Nico Gonzalez almost gave away the ball. He doesn't. Morgan Rogers got picked when he's been absolutely awful. Yeah, Villa have been very weird, haven't they? Villa have been very odd. Maybe he's testing things because it's not quite, crunch time yet. Maybe he's testing things with other players of similar profiles, potentially. I'm not sure. Here's Oscar Bob. Dribbling through. Oscar Bob squares it! And Foden connected, but it just went into about two different Brentford men. Oscar Bob, so good at dribbling. Oscar Bob, I think he might actually be one of the best dribblers in the league. Hull got 3 internationals, which isn't bad. No, it's not. It's not, especially for a championship team, no offence. Oh. Mateus Nunes. Oscar Bob, probably top 1 worst players of all time. You're yapping, bro. And it's not good yap. Newcastle beating Forest. You did mention that was another defeat for Ange. Wolves picking up points against Brighton. Free kick, Kelleher's taking it. It's near the halfway line. Bit surprised that they're going for this, but sure. Long balls. Donnarumma gets his hands on it. Did Rodri start versus Brighton? I think so. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he absolutely did. Mateus Nunes. Okay, I was going to make a point how you're bad with Rodri, without Rodri, but never mind. Here's Oscar Bob, brilliant ball. Phil Foden, shot drags. He's not got his shooting boots on today, I'll tell you that. It's got to be his fourth shot. Bob and Reinders do brilliantly. He's got to do better there, Phil. So much space to get the shot off. Even if it's on his weaker foot, he could probably feint a shot there and still get a shot off, if I'm honest with you. Big for everyone who's tuning in. Just past the Haaland. Super far. I think he's got bodies around him. It's not an easy ball, but I think he rushes it a little. Yeah, I think he's worried the chance is going somewhere. Oh. Alright, we're just over half an hour in here. Feels weird because the stream started just 30 minutes ago. This will be a throw into the box. It almost looks like a corner, to be fair, which I guess is the point. Big long throw incoming. Long throw in. Offside. Foul throw. Players can't be offside. Is your favourite championship team out? Liverpool videos. Look at the stream. Hey mate, just wanted to say your setup looks sick. Big ups to you, Liverpool videos. Big ups. Appreciate it. It's a new setup. If you don't know, I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, but big ups to you nonetheless. Yeah, thank you. Only just discovered your channel and it all looks super professional. Thanks a lot, man. It wasn't intentional. Apart from the blue light was specifically for this kind of stuff and to give me a little bit of light underneath this because this is my bed. My bed is actually right above here. So hey, big ups to you. Do you know content creator Leo's goals? I might. Sorry, I'm not super aware. I might do. Give me 1 second. Big ups to everyone tuning in, by the way. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. Every like is huge. Leo's goals. I think I do know. Yeah, never watched his content, but yeah, I do know. I was watching one of his videos, and then fell upon you. Wow, Blake Connect. That is one crazy coincidence. But you're more than welcome here. Appreciate that. Haven't even liked the stream yet. Oh, Blake Connect glimpse. I'll have to ban you. I did now though. Big ups, yeah. Ball to Haaland. Haaland to Bob. To Reinders. Plays it across. Gonzalez keeps it with them. Sends it back to our back line. I'd rather you win the league than Arsenal. So would I, Liverpool videos. And I think I'd rather you guys win the league than Arsenal, if I'm honest. What's your dream to get with your channel one day? I love having active chats. Chats is like what makes streams for me. So active chats, like just like 10 people in the stream every time talking. You know, that'll be awesome. I love seeing chats. But hey, bigger and better, you know, but at the moment it's just have fun and whatnot, really. You know, if I didn't like this, sorry, here's Thiago, edge of the box, had a shot, got blocked. Yeah, but if I didn't find this fun, I wouldn't do it. And I do find it fun because I like watching football and there's an enjoyment of it. Does Arne Slot deserve criticism lately? Yes, but people saying Arne Slot out is crazy. I agree with that, Liverpool videos, you know. Criticism, yeah, probably well earned. But yeah, slot out just seems a bit rational. No, irrational. Why do you think Doku didn't start? Just probably profile of the game, you know. Maybe Pep deems that Savinio's more suited towards this. And I get what he means. I get what he means a little bit, you know. Savinio's not done too bad so far. He is a bit different. Savinio, ball in, corner. Truth hurts, welcome to the stream, big ups. Slot out, lol. Hey, I'm slot out because I want Liverpool to be worse off. Because I think sacking a coach now, after he's had a huge transfer window and bringing a new coach in, is not good for anyone. Who's your fave Man City content creator? M50 Lads or JSM44? It's neither of them. Like them, but it's neither of them. I don't watch like football YouTube as much anymore. Like I just don't find myself doing so. But when I did, and like what made me want to do this essentially, it would have been City Extra and Big Steve. Both quite different, but both great. Love them both. You know, great channels. Back when they were at least like, well, when I say back when they were like in their prime and whatnot, Steve is still very much like there, but City Extra is not as active anymore. Really just upload press conference videos. Ball then from Phil Foden. Savinio pass back to Nunez. Tajani Reinders. I would have played that to Haaland, to be honest, from what I saw. Vardio. MCFC Lad's always on his own. Yeah, to be fair. Like sometimes I believe he bumps into people and whatnot, but yeah, it's always been like his channel, to be fair. I'm eating custards. Big up Steve custards. Are they good? Would you rather Haaland scores 80 goals and gets Ballon d'Or? O'Reilly ball into the box. Tajani Reinders, great save. What a save from Kelleher, your former lad. Custards. Did I just say custards? Looking at custard cream's what I meant. My lord. Wow. I don't know if you guys are watching the game. I think you are, Glimpse, but that save is unreal from Kelleher. I was certain Reinders was burying that. But to answer your question, sorry, bit of an interruption. Trophies over. Trophies overall. Liverpool videos, so it's got to be either the Premier Champions League. Oscar Bob, nice ball to Nunez. Ball into the box again. Savinio was lining up a lolly. A lolly? Big neck. Yep. If he was lining up a lolly, lads, I would give him a lollipop if I could. But sadly, I'm not in London tonight. I'm thinking lollipop. My lord. A lolly. I meant a volley. If you couldn't tell. Keller's insane, crazy. Chelsea didn't buy him. He was only 18 million. Yeah, 18 million for Keller is kind of crazy. Am I based in Manchester? No, I'm not. Foul on Ruben Diaz. I'm not based in Manchester, but I'm affiliated on some level. Yeah, that's a great save from Kelleher. Do I recently visited London, loved the Marylebone neighbourhood. The neighbourhood. Do I know it? No, I do not, I'm afraid. Oscar Bob. Apologies if you can hear like dogs barking. We do have some dogs downstairs. Shouldn't be as loud. They are quite like squeaky as well, so you might actually not be able to hear it. It might not be picking up. What do you think of people calling fans not from City glory hunters? I mean, the fact is with glory hunters are in football. It's just the way. Look, Liverpool. It's not me trying to diss you, by the way. Wait there, sorry. Reinders, O'Reilly. Nice play here. O'Reilly's ball across the box. Haaland calling for handball. He's not getting it. Sorry, we're just in a big moment here. Might be a handball. Yeah, glory hunters are in football. Like, if Liverpool went on a crazy winning run like we have over the last 15, 13 years, Liverpool would have fans labeled glory hunters. If it was Arsenal, it'd be similar. It just happens in football, so it doesn't really bother me. And I've seen it. It used to rattle me, getting called a glory hunter years ago, but not anymore. Just shake it off now. You learn to get on with it. It means nothing. Connect this from miles, right? I get a lot of hate for supporting the positive I'm from home. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not from Manchester. I'm not even from an area like next to Manchester, in Manchester. I'm not from Liverpool. I'm not from here. I'm not from there. But I support Man City because I'm affiliated. You fell in with Stevie G. That's fair enough. But it's fair. I'm not going to diss you for it. As long as you love the club that you go for and you stick with it, you support it, thick and thin, you're a fine fan. Less than 2 minutes left until extra time gets added. Nunez, not a great ball. Good backtracking there. No penalty, by the way, on the potential handball. From Hull is kind of crazy though. Glimpse is a Hull City fan and the biggest Hull channel, just to big him up. Connect things. Your fourth viewer from Hull. I have multiple viewers from Hull, don't I? As I'm popular in the area. Nunez, Foden, Nunez again. Bob. Man, it's disappointing so far, I ain't gonna lie. Not necessarily the football we're playing, it's not bad football, but it's just like we are on top of Brentford, and we should be more than one goal up here. Yeah, I don't think that's a pen. Fair enough. It's so mad how you get views from Hull out of pure confidence. Out of pure coincidence. Liverpool videos, me and that football guy. That was and HGFC vlogs. It is crazy. Yeah, sorry, here's Oscar Bob in the box, being tricky. Ball. Kelleher, easy catch. Fair enough. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I probably get more blinking viewers from Hull than I do Manchester. Coincidence? Not confidence, yeah. I had a feeling. Oscar Bob Glaze is crazy. Hey, he's the one guy, man, that I'll never talk down. I admit, I've got an agenda. I love the guy. I'm biased towards him. I'll never diss that guy. I absolutely love him. I'm going to get a City shirt with his name on the back. He's literally one of my favourite City players. And I barely get to see him play because he hardly featured last season. And he's not really been playing too much this season. Yellow card for Sharda. I called him Shard before, wasn't too far. Yeah, yellow card for Sharda. Ah, Sharda was going like that, like pointing for a yellow, and then he proceeded to get one. Unlucky, mate. What if Oscar Bob gets a red card in the UCL final and then gets 7 red cards after that? Alright. I can be swayed. There is potential swaying. But right now, I'm thinking, where? Oh. Ball over the top from Brentford. Nice catch from Donnarumma. Come on. 20 seconds, booze. What if Bob gets owned by Hull in an FA Cup final 2026? Oh, wait there. Good dribbling. Half time! Not a bad half, all things considered. Not bad at all. We got a new viewer. We are winning. We should be winning by more, though, is the thing. It's the one thing I can say. You know, we've been on top, ultimately. We have actually been on top. But we're not really capitalising on what we're making here. Chances have been good. We've not been shy of chances. I'll put up stats now that we can share together. But yeah, chances we've done well. But we could be doing better. It's like the one thing for me. Sorry, just scrolling for any big news. Apologies, new viewer is gone. Yeah, oh well, maybe he'll come back. First time I watched your live stream was Brentford, Feb 2024. What game you watched? An absolute beauty of a game. Oh, apologies for the yawning. I've had work today. Been work a lot lately. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Got the stats. There you go. So this has been the game so far. Again, we've been on top. They haven't even had 200 passes, and we've had over 450. We've been on top when it comes to Brentford. We really have been. It's been good from City, but we need to be clinical. 9 shots with 4 on target. Those are very good stats. Those are brilliant stats, even. And you might be thinking, oh well, you'll be fine in the second half. Brighton, very similar kind of game. We took the lead early, and we were playing well. Got to half time, still 1-0. Didn't take our chances. Brighton only had 1 shot half time in their game. Now then, I think Brighton are better than Brentford, but still just disappointing. We could be doing more here. Again, Brentford are 16th. It's not been great. Only 3 points above bottom and 3 points above relegation. So, it's not been the brightest so far. So we will have to wait and see. Is there any team that's been beaten yet? Oh, Palace have lost. Lost to Everton. Jack Grealish, a 93rd minute winner. Why am I seeing that? It's just not the same game. It's just not the same game. I hope you lose, says Glimpse, you are such a nice guy. But we're at Chelsea right now, 7th. I thought they'd be a little high, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, to be fair, they will win this in the previous 3. Sunderland above United, things you love to see. I'm just hoping we can keep a hold of what we got. When would you want Pep out? Let's only talk negativity. I don't know when they talk that. That's lame, bro. But when would I want? Let's only talk bad about Pro. Who's Pro? Sorry, I'm not catching on. I do have moments where I fail to catch on. Pep. You definitely want Graham Potter. Blinking heck. If I saw Graham Potter, lads, I think I'd have to take a week off the channel just to, adjust to that awful news. My lord, that would be bad. That would just be awful. But yeah, Potter, he had such a bad time at West Ham. I would have sacked him at the end of the season, to be honest. I wouldn't have even given him more than that. That might be harsh, but I seriously would have. Oh man, such a shame on Rodri. Oh wow. Sevilla beat Barcelona 4-1. Alexis Sanchez with a goal. Crazy to think he's still in football. I don't know why. He's been in it for a while now. Nico Richards I like. Oh, blinking neck. I've got oh gosh. How long do you reckon he's got, by the way? How long do you reckon he's got? I just want to share. I like Postecoglou, okay? But how long can this go on? To think about where Forest were, it is bad. It really is. I feel so bad for where Forest are at. Nuno Esposito had done so well. And to be fair, the run of fixtures hasn't been easy. Okay, for West Ham, they shouldn't lose 3-0 to. But the 3-0 defeat to Arsenal, fine. 3-2 against Swansea, they should have won that. They were 2-0 up. 1-1 against Burnley, those are the games you have to win. In Europe, not easy, 2-2 draw. Sunderland, they've been very good to be fair, but for the team Forest have, you'd expect them to do better. Midtjylland, it was a home game. Home games in this league phase of Europe, okay, for me, you've got to take them. You have to capitalise. And away from home at St James Park, not easy. They've got Chelsea next too. It's not looking good. Porto, very solid team. They've got to win that game. Bournemouth, good team. United are United. That could really go anyway. And yes, I'm really not sure. They'll probably sack and the better straws, the only good result he's got. Did Man City win UCL? Winning the UCL in both games? No, we drew to Monaco right at the end. Which is a shame because, again, that's a game we should have won. It really is a game we should have won. Jack Grealish. Last minute winner. Play. Sesko scoring. Esteval with that last minute winner. 96. What a goat. Mbappe and Vinny after the goal scored on Saturday. What was on your boat? Minutes to go over. Blinking Eckler. I can't believe this. Thought I read it wrong. Now, that's a big moment for Lewandowski, by the way. That would have equalised. Sesko still average, yeah. Give him time. See how he does. I don't think that goal at Old Trafford guarantees his incredible future. Let's hope it's City extra. Maybe they got some news. Hey, what about you, this City? Speaking of, hey, he's still on it. Big extra, bro. Spam like. City extra. Anything else? First time in 159 games, Premier League games, Brentford have gone a first half without a single touch in an opposition box. Again, more stats for you there. Again, just shows how on top we've been. Yeah, been a pretty straightforward one. Not too long until half time. Wait for 1 until second half. 4-1 says Glimpse. Yeah, 4-1. I couldn't believe I was reading myself. Truly, look at this. 4-1. Barcelona all over them in terms of chances. More shots, more on target, more possession, more passes, more accuracy of the passes, less fouls, 5 yellows as opposed to 7. Again, they're all over them, but they've been on paper demolished. Don't actually know how the game went. But my guess is they must have full sent it on both. A lot of added time. They probably full sent it. Severe counter. Then still added time. They're only 2 goals down. Two goals, dangerous lead. They're probably thinking, all right, we'll go for it. We'll proper go for it again. Another counter. So I only think. Looking at first win for Sevilla against Barcelona in 10 years. That's crazy. Yeah, they almost had a man sent off. Sanchez completed the game. Yes, impressed yet again, but we need to learn our lesson and get that second. Love the setup. Big ups to you. I hope you're enjoying it. And this is City. I hope you are well. How many watch time hours do I need? I need about 300. Not a million miles away, but I could be closer. But love that setup. Big ups to you, man. I've got the scarves here. They have been blurred, but you can clearly tell that's City. This is also just my bedroom now, so you can also see stuff hobby stuff outside of football, these art books from this is an art book as well, by the way, but it's still on the side. Art books. I've got Lego over there. You can see a Star Wars helmet. Got some card game stuff there. There's Batman. Got all sorts of stuff in there now. Shirky and Doku need to come on soon. Doku ASAP. Shirky when he's ready. 300 to 4,000. No, 300 to 3,000. 1,300 to 4,000. We need to learn our lesson from Monaco, Brighton, and even Arsenal to an extent. You get my point. Yeah, we need to finish chances, really. Chances finishes. Phil Foden's been wasteful, to say the least. He's not been awful, but his shooting boots aren't on. Overall general play, decent, but he's just not taking chances well. And he needs to start, hopefully. He really, really does. So look, I do want to see Shirky though, because I like Shirky, but obviously only if he's ready. Gutted about Rodri, by the way. I'm sure you are too. Let's have a look. Let's see, actually. Gonna just go foot mob. Well, actually, I think the game's gonna return any minute. Yeah, any moment now the game will be back on. Won't look at this long. Just want to have a look at Phil Foden. 5 shots, 1 on target. And considering we've had 9 shots, Foden's been very selfish. TBH. Yeah, there's been a couple of moments like I don't mind him having shots because shooting's obviously something he's pretty good at. Just seeing Jack Grealish's last minute winner. Big ups to him, man. He's having a good time. But yeah, like I said, like he's obviously getting chances, which is fine. He is fine. He's having a lot of space. Like, some of them, 9 on target. Some of them, at least get goals. Reinders did. Like if Reinders skies that shot, somehow misses it, I'm like, oh, Reinders so wasteful in that moment. But Keller makes a great save. I can't even diss it. It's just a great save. But yeah, Phil Foden's shots, none have really been impressive. And yeah, there's just been 1 or 2, maybe even 3 of those shots that could have been passes onto another guy, which maybe makes a decent chance. Now then, I'm hoping that this half goes better for us. In terms of chances, I'm just hoping Brentford don't come back into it. We know what second halves are like for us. There's something over there that's just annoying me. Let's get it gone. Everything's on the pitch. Nothing's quite been right from Brentford. The commentator's saying here. Here we go. Alright, second half incoming. Big of 7 tuning in. Buckle up. Here we go. It's Tajani Reinders who sends it back to Donnarumma in typical City fashion. Foden. No, Haaland. Okay. How have we got those two mixed? Oh, O'Reilly beaten. Not sure by who. Number 33. I'm not sure on the Brentford names. Good tackle, though. Oh, ball back in. Number 33. Not happy with that decision. Thought it was a corner. But it's a goal kick. It shall be Josko to take. Nice idea from Bob. I think he intended to. Oh, the Connect Blues. Holy, it's luxury here. I've had a delivery. Football fan, thanks for Football fan Dan, thanks for welcoming me, lol. No probs. Something is literally outside my door. I'm gonna grab it, so I'm not gonna mute the stream or whatnot because there's gonna be 10 seconds. 10 seconds, Blues. Hope they don't miss a goal. And I'm back. Oh, beautiful. We're back. Oh, in the box. Bob pushed down, no penalty. He's back on his feet. And it's a long ball away. Thiago running through. Thiago! Huge save from Donnarumma. Huge save. What a go. Man, what a moment to come back to. Shard's on it, though. We're not out of the woods. Yeah, Josko just misjudges it, mistimes it. Donnarumma does so well there. Huge. Very good chance. Vardio. Giving away here. Come on, Blues. Brentford, they come out a bit better here. Shows in the fact that they got a shot on target. Oh, Gonzalez just stood on Henderson's foot. Well, that was nice. Appreciate that. Alright, it's going to be a ball forward. Alright, goes all the way. Oh, apologies. Just going to say thank you for that. It's nice. Phil Foden. Oh, Savinho gives it away. Vardio comes in, covers, and now says he can get forward. Reinders driving it forward. Oscar Bob. Nunez. Hickey. Apologies. It goes off of him. Vardio. Nice ball to O'Reilly. Now to Savinho. Foden. Savinho again. Foden. And Savinho. Reinders, Foden. Yes! Frost Fury! Big ups to you! How you doing? Big return. Another new setup, Frost. Hope you like it. Foden. Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob shot. Blocked. I'm good. How are you? I'm amazing. How are you? Alright, here is Ruben Diaz. Oh, O'Reilly. Liverpool downfall is wonderful. I'm not getting too excited yet. Frost international breaks come at a not the greatest time for Liverpool in some sense, but not a bad time either. Gives them time to recuperate, think of stuff and whatnot, just to get their heads out the negativity, so that when they come back, they're back in a good vibes. Phil Foden, Reinders, Foden, Gonzalez, Nico even, O'Reilly. Fairs, yeah. I'm hoping though that this Liverpool downfall, if you'll call it that, continues. Off of a Brentford man again here. Really need the second here, lads. So Mateus Nunes throw in coming. First goal by Chelsea though, I actually haven't seen it. I've seen the winning one, Esteval's. Probably should have watched it at half time. I know it was like a banger. I know that much. And I know like the defending was like shocking. Oh, lots of pressure here. Phil Foden wins it back. O'Reilly sends his man. That's wonderful. Throw in. Watched Arsenal second half and Liverpool, says Frost. Were the good halves? Sorry. I was thinking of Arsenal versus Liverpool. I was like, that was a while ago. Did you like it? But hey, well, was it good? Were they good games? Because I couldn't watch them. I was unavailable. Like, I've been so busy, Frost. I'm not even living in the same house anymore, Frost. Donnarumma plays one back over to Vardiol, who does keep it in, and Thiago heads it out. They're okay. Ah well, you're watching the best team available now. Liverpool made too many new signings, but if they can get their new players to gel together in the future, they'll be very, very dangerous. You live alone? No, I do not. I just live. I'm just living with others now, I guess. But you can still see, like, I'm still unpacking. Like, there's boxes of all my stuff. Lots of cool stuff in this room, because it's like actually where like I sleep and whatnot. You can see like a lot of my I guess hobby stuff. You see Batman there, pretty cool. Hickey and Nunes going for that. Wi-Fi password. Oh, only if you reveal yourself, Frost. I'll give you it. It's dope though. Arsenal will bottle it, mate. Hopefully. They usually do. Ball over the top. Sharda. This is Ruben Diaz. Ball into the box. Headed over. Can't in front of cams, Well, over there's like a blind spot. So, like, if you just, like, come on out. Oh, I'll give you a thumbs up. I'll quickly slip you the code. Neck. Savinio. Poor balls. Never find a Garland. Oh, Kelleher. He was feeling confident. Eating chicken right now, by the way. Oh, what kind of chicken? KFC or just, slapped in the oven, cooked? Either's a valid option. Although KFC's been on my mind a little bit lately. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a big KFC lover. I've had Burger King recently, very rare, and I had Pizza Hut a couple of weeks ago too. That's extremely rare because it was my first time ever. It was decent. Whoa. Restaurant in my country called Chicken Lickin', but not a fast food, but not restaurant, but fast food. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Chicken Lickin's a good name. Alright, throw from Brentford here. Long throw. We know what they're like. Goals from long throw-ins since the start of last season, 7 for Brentford. Over double more than anyone else. It has a great name for us, I ain't gonna lie, because it reminds me of two things: Chicken Little and Finger Licking. Okay, KFC motto. Combine those, Chicken Licking. Still in the area here. Ball. Corner for Brentford. Tell you what, Blues, I'm a little nervous. Not sure if we're going to win this or not. My confidence is not the highest. We should have killed that game in the first half. We had the chances. We had plenty of them. It's our own fault if we do draw or even lose. Connect after stream. I'm coming out the walls. I'll be ready for you. Look at Thiago again. It's one-on-one opportunity. Donnarumma did really, really well there. Nice, good defending Ruben Diaz. Denied Thiago having a big opportunity. Come on. Nico Gonzalez. Ball through. Diaz. Was at my brother's football match today. Unfortunately, the parents from the other side were bullying. Was at my brother's football match. Unfortunately, the parents from the other side were bullying the kids from my brother's team. They lost confidence and lost in the final. They got second place though. Bruh, parents bullying kids. Man, I ain't never seen such blinking ridiculousness. I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm just saying that's crazy. Like come on. It's a kids' tournament. That sucks. Well, big ups to your brother though, getting to a final. Not the easiest thing ever. Big ups to him. Parents bullying kids under 8 match. Yeah, you see? Like, bro. It's a kids' football game. I don't know if this is the case, but it could have even been like, imagine like you doing that at a school football game. Like, bro. Hopefully we make changes soon, because we could really use another goal. So again, I don't know if one goal is going to be enough, lads. Donnaruma's a great keeper, but there's some shots he can't save. He's already made one brilliant save. Well, I thought I'd drop in and check out your channel as it came on my feed. With all respect, here's a little bit of feedback. I think you have room for improvement from a fellow YT. Hey, big ups to you, football fan Dan. Feel free to let me know what I can improve on. I know I'm not perfect. I believe no one is. But if you got any tips, anything like that, I'm more than willing to listen. Haaland dribbling, slipped it to Phil, couldn't quite score. Even the ref was cheating. Oh, blinking neck. Haaland, yeah. Just welcome back. Your favourite man ever, Glimpse, Frost Fury, is here. Sorry, just had someone messaging me. How can I deal with that? No. Frost just ruined my decade. Brentford should have scored in the 47th minute. Would have been an awful time for us, but the best time for them, really. You ruined my century. It's not that bad, lads. I don't think it is anyway. You ruined my lifetime. Ball into the box. No one got into it. You ruined my children's life. Blinking heck. A mere appearance of one of you is enough to do this. Blinking heck. I dare to dream what would happen if you met each other. Called once in June 2024. Look at that. My great grandkids kitten's life. Cat's kitten's life. Look at that. Oh. Ball forward. Fardio. Let's it go. Dango. "22 minutes to go here, Blues. Will we hold on? Remains to be foreseen." Poor pass. Nice. Oh, is it nice? No. For Foden. Can't get out here, Blues. See, I haven't been good this half. Yeah, it's been a bit scruffy, really. Not made anything of note. I'll have a look at chances or shots. 10 shots, 4 on target, which means we've only had 1 shot, and Brentford have had 4 shots, 1 on target, which means they've had 3 shots this half. Connect Pep 71. Look at that. I'm going to have trouble getting there. If I was getting subbed on, I should have made my way over at the beginning of the game. So, you know, I need time to train and whatnot. Foul for Foden here. It's going to be a yellow card for Jordan Henderson. He's saying sorry. Would you take a 1-0 defeat to hell? Never mind, you already did. Yeah, it's not a nice one from Jordan Henderson. I'm not perfect, mates. I'm still learning as I go as well, but I've learned a lot in my time. But I've learned a lot at my time as well. I've been growing my channel, mate. And I've learned, and what I've learned has helped me loads. Well, that's big of you, football, then. I've never had you in the stream before, so you're more than welcome there. Let's see you again. More viewers, the merrier. Yeah, no one's perfect. Yeah, pretty close. But, yeah, no one's perfect. But yeah, and genuinely, and not just you, football, then, but if anyone's got tips for the channel, like something you want to see. The one thing I know that I need is a ticker. Okay, like a little clock at the top to indicate the time, but I'm still not entirely sure how to do that. So I'm still working on that. Riley dribbling, still going here somehow. But now we're exposed at left back and he's not there. Henderson, ball through. Dango tries to put one in. Good block by Diaz. Let's get back. You want tips from me, the most famous guy in the world? Nice handball. By all means. One tip I take is for you to focus more about the game from the point of view of both teams as football then. Okay. Alright, yeah, fair enough. I do get sidetracked a lot, I won't lie. I tend to talk about random topics, you know. You saw me before, I was talking about Batman over there. You know, so you know what, fair enough. Well, speaking of Brentford, they've got an injured man down here. Substitutions here for Brentford. I disagree, I'm actually I'm talking about in a neutral aspect. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I get what he's saying. I think he maybe, the way I interpreted that anyway, is to maybe talk about Brentford a little more. Not from like a point of I'm supporting both of them type thing, or obviously not, but maybe to talk about Brentford a little more and how their game's going. Milton the College, big ups to you, great to have you on. How you feeling? The way I interpreted may be wrong. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I agree with that glimpse. If that's how he was trying to interpret it, the way you suggested, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. But yeah, the Kovic, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're playing Yote, the Kovic. Hope you're enjoying. Get no spoilers, please. I'm still early because Time's not been on my side, but I hope you're enjoying it. If you have been playing it, if you've not, that's fine. Hope you've been enjoying maybe what you've experienced of it. Substitutions for Brentford, we're still yet to make any. I just worry fresh legs was a bit more tired legs. It's a bit worrying. Yeah, Henderson leaves the field. I'm wearing my shirt and enjoying the match, says Zakovic. Well, I'm a bit nervous if you want the truth, Zakovic, on this game. Not 100% sure if we've got it in the bag or not just yet. Hoping we do. Long throw in here from Brentford. Another one. Ball in. It's headed away, not too far. Crossing area now. Ball in. Straight Donnarumma. Goes down, holds it. Jordan Pickford style. And just time-wasting goalkeeper style. Long ball over the top. Offside flag goes up. Not surprised. I'll probably start playing Yota in 2 or 3 days. Hey, well, big out. Look, I'm further ahead than you. Don't worry, won't spoil you. I'm an honourable man. What I will say, sir, is it's amazing. It's absolutely superb. Doku, Bernardo coming on. I miss November, December, and 2024 Pep for no reason whatsoever. I don't miss it, if you want the truth. I barely remember what went on over there. It was just so forgettable, if you want the truth. It was so forgettable. Niall Horton, songwriter, I believe it said there. He's in the stands today. Never heard of him before, but if you have, there you go. You'll be happy. It's so hard to find a shirt in Montenegro. Oh, the 25-26 shirt. Sorry, I thought you said like a shirt in general. I was like, huh, you guys just not wear shirts? But, yeah. Yeah, I imagine it can be in some areas. By the way, we have Ronaldinho's son in our academy, by the way. Do you? Sorry, I'm not too educated on the Hull City Academy. Bernardo coming on. Doku's coming on for Bob. Bernardo's coming on for... Ooh. There we go. Bernardo's coming on for... Drumroll. Reinders. Good to your opinion, but in my opinion, if you don't show respect to the opposition, you don't know more about their strengths or weaknesses. As a true football fan. Thinking that. A true football fan. Yeah, I don't think he was quite saying that, if you want the truth. Another City fan as well in Montenegro. Yeah, that's how I felt like growing up a little bit. No City fans. Friend of a few now. Ooh. Kelleher set to send a ball long. Alright, long ball. Heck, you live in the Isle of Wight, no City fans there. I can confirm, on my soul, I do not live in the Isle of Wight. Haaland, big ups, defending there. You live in England because of the accent. Interesting detective work. Hopefully Doku can use that pace of his. Puts good use. Anyway, best of luck growing your channel in the future. Says Football Fan Den UK. Future mate, bye. Well, big ups to you. Enjoy your channel growth too. Bernardo on the ball. Savinio's up on the right now, by the way. Ball over the top, Phil Foden. Savinio. Nico Gonzalez. Big ups to Frostfury, Ali Lolo. There. Sorry, here's Savinio. Nico Gonzalez. Savinio. Alright, throw. Ali Lolo. Yeah, bit of an OG viewer. By glimpse, says Frostfury, no frost. I'm OG now. Alright, yeah, you are. You are OG. I'll argue with your wall. Glimpse, you know, I would never grate you, my life. Greet. I would love to buy an old Man City shirt, but I can't find one anywhere in Montenegro. Yeah, must be a bit rarer, I guess. Vukovic. Huh. Oh, Doku loses it. Frost is getting fisty now. Ball into the box. Goes past everyone. It was a good ball. Can't fall asleep watching Man City, that's how bad it is. Now I'm a bit tired from work, if you want the truth, but it has been a bit boring this half, I won't lie. First half was much more eventful. Much more on the edge of my seat. Oh, big breath. Oh. And another. Might be Bernardo's last season, if what he suggested was true. Being a Man City fan is the most beautiful thing in the world. Isn't it just the college? Roscoe, Doku, given away. Corner, connect. Tell me when the stream is over so I can get the Wi-Fi pass. Will do. Yellow card for O'Reilly for taking too long on the throw. Rodri, he's back watching the game now. So I'm just working on the full-time thumbnail, match review thumbnail. Right, free kick taken by Donnarumma. Hull over Man City any day. Thinking it. Poor Rodri, says the Kovic. I know. It's a shame. Have you ever pranked a Man United fan? Yeah. Like, a little bit. Like, nothing crazy, but yeah, I've pulled little pranks. I've had pranks pulled on me. Connect ignores comments on purpose because it's too famous. Oh, yeah. No. Super chats only, guys. It's the only way I'll read them. I think we're going to call them the mini Ramos. It's Rico. What a whole thing that was. Get forward here. £10 donations I only read out. Okay. Long throw here. There he goes. Doku. Come on, Doku. Apparently a penalty check going on for Brentford here. I'm going to guess it'd be handball, if anything. O'Reilly took too long on the throw-in, which is why he got the booking. So I'll see if you're going to win. Thanks for the jinx, man. Do you want to know how many main quests Ghost of USA does have? Nope. Completely blind, please. No offense or anything like that. I want to be completely blind on it. I'm still completely blind now. No spoilers at all. So appreciate the offer, but I'm alright. All I know is that the story is pretty long, decently long. Gonzalez driving forward. Doku. Phil Foden. Bernardo. Someone link the TIC short channel, please. But there, sorry, Savinio in the box. Bernardo, Savinio. Do you have commentary on? Yes or no? Yes. We wear the 25-26 shirt in one of the future streams? Yeah, eventually. But I just think the price is a little crazy on it, I ain't gonna lie. You know, a little bit stingy when it comes to that. I think £100 for a top with the name on, because I only like to buy it with the name on as well. It's like, it's how I roll. Frost, we're winning without you. Oh my lord. Donnarumma thinking let off the hook there. How can you hate Vincent Kompany as a player and Man City? I don't know how you can as a Man City fan. You know, and he's the club legend. He's got a blinking statue. You know, he's got to be good for something, innit? You know, he's done really well at Bayern Munich. Sorry, I know English. Yeah, I didn't quite understand that. It was like, and as a Man City fan, ball in from Jensen. Headed away from Vardio. Okay, 90 minutes are up. How many you adding, ref? Don't be ridiculous. 4 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. Show up clips, we don't care. Ball forward. Donnarumma over punch. That's what you can do. Very good at it. Alright, coming on for 3 minutes now. Come on, Blues. Ball forward. Still with them here. Here's Hickey. Yes. Blast over. Carvalho comes on. Former Liverpool man. When's the NBA stream? All knowledge. PSG and Sevilla have beaten Barcelona, and if we play Barcelona against Barcelona, maybe we can too. Hopefully. Alright, long thrower. He has to take a short throw this time. Kelleher, though, he'll long ball it. Savinio, play it forward. You got to play that to Doku. Out of Doku, says the ref. Less than a minute left. Connect, what do you think of LeBron James as a player? Legend of the game. Who will you support on the World Cup? What reveal? Because that reveals my nationality. The one thing people don't know quite yet. Well, I got a mini flag for Uzbekistan. Huge tackle by Ruben Diaz. Throw in for City. Get someone who's not booked. He is Welsh, so Wales is Ross. Is South Africa there? I don't actually know. I believe Norway are. Holland finds Doku. Handball. Alright, the 4 minutes are up. I will support Argentina. Hopefully King Messi lifts it again. Gonna be exciting. Alright. The 4 minutes are over. Long ball. How much longer are they giving them? Yes! Huge. Oh, man. Thank you. Whew. That was a nerve-wracking game, to say the least, but a big 3 points. Big 3 points. A goal scored in the first 10 minutes has gotten us our win blues. And it's a huge win. Brentford's a difficult ground to go to. And yet one we don't tend to do too badly on. Brentford is blue. I guess it is. I'll win. 1 to Brentford. Heck no. Hey, 1-0, 10-0. It's 3 points, and that's what I'll take. Away from home, not easy. So look, thank you all for tuning in though, Blues. Good win. Real good win. I'm very happy with that. And I'll be surprised if anyone isn't, to be honest. But look, like I've said, I appreciate the support as per usual. Hopefully the channel is back on a more regular daily basis as I want to be at. But up next is the match review. I'll see you all there soon. It's going to be at 2:45. So 6:45. I'll see you all there, Blues. Thank you all for tuning in. What a win it was, and I'm ready to talk about some of the match review in about 20. See you soon, Blues.